Lung cancer has long been associated with smoking, but an alarming trend is emerging. More cases are being diagnosed in people who have never smoked, particularly women. A recent study by the World Health Organization's Cancer Agency highlights a troubling rise in lung adenocarcinoma, the most common type of lung cancer among non-smokers. This is not an isolated phenomenon. Global lung cancer cases have increased by 300,000 since 2020, reaching 2.5 million new cases in 2022. This sharp rise raises urgent questions about environmental, genetic, and immune-related risk factors, especially for women, who appear to be disproportionately affected. One of the key culprits is air pollution, an invisible but deadly threat. Microscopic pollutants, specifically PM2.5 particles, have been linked to DNA mutations that drive cancer growth. Unlike smoking, which is a personal choice, air pollution is largely unavoidable, meaning millions of people are being exposed daily to cancer-causing toxins. These fine particles are small enough to enter the bloodstream through the lungs, triggering inflammation and cellular changes that can lead to tumors. Women may be especially vulnerable due to differences in lung anatomy. Smaller airways can trap more pollutants, leading to prolonged exposure and increased damage. Beyond environmental factors, genetics play a crucial role in lung cancer among non-smokers. Mutations in the EGFR gene, which fuels uncontrolled cell division, are far more common in women than in men. This is especially true for Asian women, where 50% of lung adenocarcinomas in non-smokers involve EGFR mutations. Other genetic mutations, such as those affecting the ALK and ROS1 genes, also appear more frequently in younger non-smoking women, suggesting a biological predisposition. What makes this even more concerning is that many of these mutations are being detected at higher rates than ever before, possibly due to increasing exposure to environmental triggers like air pollution. Hormonal influences add another layer of complexity. Estrogen, the primary female sex hormone, has been shown to promote tumor growth in lung tissue. While hormone replacement therapy, HRT, appears to lower lung cancer risk, natural fluctuations in estrogen levels may make women more vulnerable over time. The interaction between hormones and genetic mutations like TP53, a gene responsible for suppressing tumors, suggests that hormonal changes could further fuel lung cancer development in women. This means that even without traditional risk factors, biological sex alone may predispose women to the disease. Chronic inflammation is another factor that could be driving this rise in non-smoking lung cancer cases, particularly in women. Autoimmune diseases, which are significantly more common in women than in men, are known to cause persistent inflammation. Conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and lupus have been linked to higher lung cancer risk, possibly because prolonged immune system activity damages tissues, making them more susceptible to cancerous changes. With autoimmune disorders on the rise worldwide due to shifts in diet, pollution, and gut microbiomes, the likelihood of inflammation-related cancer cases will likely continue to climb. Compounding these biological risks is the reality that many women are exposed to carcinogens in ways that have been historically overlooked. While men have traditionally been at risk due to occupational hazards in heavy industry, women are more likely to be exposed to harmful chemicals at home or in certain workplaces. Indoor air pollution from cooking fuels like wood, coal, and kerosene remains a major problem in many parts of the world, significantly raising lung cancer risk. Additionally, women working in environments such as textile factories, beauty salons, and hospitals frequently encounter airborne toxins that could damage their lungs over time. This growing crisis underscores the need for urgent action. Women are not only biologically more susceptible to lung cancer, but are also being increasingly exposed to environmental and occupational hazards that amplify their risk. With longer life expectancies, more women are accumulating years of exposure to pollution and inflammation, making them even more vulnerable. Disturbingly, new research suggests that human papillomavirus, HPV, a virus primarily linked to cervical cancer, may also play a role in lung cancer development in women. If true, this would add yet another risk factor that must be studied and addressed. Despite these troubling trends, lung cancer prevention efforts still primarily focus on smoking cessation, leaving non-smokers, particularly women, without adequate resources or awareness. Understanding how genetics, hormones, immune responses, and environmental factors contribute to lung cancer is crucial for developing better early detection methods and more effective treatments. The outdated perception of lung cancer as a smoker's disease must change, or thousands more lives will be lost to a preventable and treatable condition. Immediate steps must be taken to reduce exposure to air pollution, improve workplace safety regulations, and invest in research that explores the unique risks women face. If these warning signs continue to be ignored, lung cancer will become an even more devastating public health crisis, affecting those who never smoked a single cigarette.